Alright, hello everybody on YouTube. It is the 23rd and I'm just now making this video. I want to apologize first and foremost about the first video that I did. The sound was kind of off on it, so I wanted to redo this video to let everybody know. You know what I'm saying? I will be redoing that video sometime in the near future to give everybody updates about the benzo withdrawal. The main reason that I'm making these videos is about awareness, making people aware of what's going on when you take these pills. I mean, it's not a good thing to poison your body with these pills that they're making, especially with the drug cartel and stuff getting involved with them, making these fake pharmaceuticals. You know what I'm saying? It's not a pretty sight to see somebody leg all blown up because they're thinking they're getting antibiotics to save their life or infection that they have, and they're getting fed concrete and sawdust. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're actually killing this person. But more onto the topic that I was initially coming to YouTube about was about the Xanax withdrawals. For me, it has been a long and rough road. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have not touched any form of benzo since like a month ago. You know what I'm saying? I've been totally clean. I'm refusing to touch any benzos from now on. You know what I'm saying? That is something that I made for myself. That's a promise that I made to myself, that I wouldn't touch any more of those. And it's been hard. You know what I'm saying? I've had people walk up to me and be like, hey, you want this pill? You know what I'm saying? It'll straighten you out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, I'll pass. You know what I'm saying? This is something I can deal with on my own. You know what I'm saying? I just been dealing with it the best way that I can. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay positive, going walking, staying out in nature. The past couple of days, where I'm at in Georgia, it's been pretty cool the past couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So I've been out and about. You know what I'm saying? I've bought a new car. I just got the velour taxes paid on it, and I mean, everything's looking a lot better. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a lot better. I'm doing everything that I need to be doing, or taking care of all the things that I've needed to take care of. You know what I'm saying, in that aspect. But it seems like to me that it's gonna be a never-ending message trying to get this out to people. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can't just take it away from people 100%. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to tell y'all that what I did was incredibly stupid. You know what I'm saying? I went off of benzos cold turkey, and looking back in hindsight, I can really see the error of my ways on that. I could have died. You know what I'm saying? I could have died in my sleep. I could have had a heart attack because my heart was beating 1,000,000 miles a second, man. I just felt like it was finna jump out my chest. And I could have literally died. I could have had a stroke or a heart attack then, or both, for that. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? But if you make a promise to yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you break that promise, what's that say about you? You know what I'm saying? And I made that promise to myself that I wouldn't touch it again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying my best not to break that promise. You know what I'm saying? Even in that point in time where I went cold turkey off of it and I felt like I was going to die every day, I think I'd rather die than continue on perpetuating that process. And I know that's kind of messed up to say, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of selfish, but you're born into this world alone. You'll die alone. Nobody can go through that experience with you. Yeah, it's selfish, but it's my life. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to degrade my life or cheapen it with a substance that I know that I didn't need. You know what I'm saying? There's a million other things I could have did or taken to get some sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't do that. So I paid the price. And at the end of the day, that was my price to pay. Would I do it again? Probably not. I'd probably taper off of it. But it's a decision that you're going to have to face or you're going to have to come to when you come across that road. And no matter what nobody tells you, that's your choice to live or die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of suicide or anything like that. It's just that I feel that it was my choice to make. And I made that choice and I stuck to it. And there's nothing that nobody can say to me that'll make me think any different. Yeah. So, with that being said, like I said, a quick recap of everything that's been going on. I started back working. Like I said, I got a new car. Right now, I set my truck down, which it needed to be set down for a minute. I need to do some work to it, and I probably will. The next couple of days I get off, I'll work on that. But right now, I'm just working on me, and I think that with the relationships that I have with people, you know what I'm saying, it would have hurt a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And I think I need to be here for something, for somebody. And I know that I've made my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I've made a bunch of mistakes in my life, and I'm not trying to get no pass for that. You know what I'm saying? I know what I've done. You know, some of it been bad. Some of it's been good. You know what I'm saying? I can be a real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? At times, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that darker side draws you in. And I've looked back on some of the videos and stuff that I made while I was, I guess, out of my body or another person or something while I was on those Xanaxes. Because you're not the same person. I'm going to tell you that now. It's like you think you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on. If y'all ever get a chance to look up scopolamine, it's called Devil's Breath. Look that up, and it's pretty close to what you'll feel after taking benzos for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nobody gonna be able to get you to do anything, you know what I'm saying, that you don't want to do, but it's pretty damn near close. You know what I'm saying? About that not remembering what you did, because I made videos about stuff that I don't even remember making. I mean, honestly, some of these videos that I got on my device, I don't even know where they came from at all. You know what I'm saying? And that's strange. That is truly strange. That's a strange feeling to have. You know what I'm saying? For you to look through your device and see 10 videos you done made, you know what I'm saying, of just fucking off or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. But I guess that's just the way it is when you're taking Xanaxes. That's something that I don't think I'll be taking ever again. Even if prescribed by a doctor, I try to get Klonopins. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel that doing that is it's a lot easier. You know what I'm saying? It's a longer lasting medication compared to Xanax's shelf life or half life or whatever. I mean, for me, when I knew I had fucked up was that morning that I woke up. I was getting ready to go pick my girl up, and I turned my Xbox on. Uh, Let me see. I woke up, turned my Xbox on. I was trying to wait a little while till I, you know what I'm saying, got the sleep out my eyes so I could get up and wash my face, brush my teeth, you know what I'm saying, and get ready to go pick my girl up. And I laid in the bed for about an hour watching Inspector Gadget of all shows. And I knew something just didn't feel right. Like today was gonna be a fucked up day. And little did I know, 2 weeks was gonna be fucked up. And those 2 weeks was the worst 2 weeks of my life. I mean, I've been in jail, I've been locked up, and it doesn't even compare to that. You know what I'm saying? My first time going to court and all that shit, it doesn't compare to that. To those 2 weeks of feeling like I'm dying. I got out of bed. Well, I didn't get out of bed. I sat up in the bed. And I stood up and sat back down. I stood up again. And you know what I'm saying? When you analyze yourself in the morning, I don't know if I'm the only person that does that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of stretch, you know what I'm saying? Try to get the night off of me, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you can understand that, but that's the way I'm going to describe it to you. I was waking up trying to shake off that night before of throwing up. That's another side effect. I don't know if y'all heard that in the first video. when I was analyzing myself, I felt like something was off. I was really, really hot. And it felt like something just wasn't right. And I couldn't put my finger on it. So I get up. My mom and dad, you know what I'm saying, they're going somewhere, you know, and I stumble into the kitchen, try to fix myself something to drink. I'm thinking that it's like I'm hungover or something from the night before, which I don't drink, but you know what I'm saying, you have a pill hangover, you know. I'm just thinking that it's one of the side effects of taking Xanax, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of days. And not having any, you know what I'm saying? So I knew something wasn't right when I tried to walk to the front door after I'd gotten dressed and everything, which was like a 30-minute to an hour process. It took me like 30 minutes to an hour literally to get dressed. And it's never taken me that long. And when I finally did, I couldn't make it out the front door. This door right here. I couldn't make it out that door. And I had this feeling that just came all over me like, if you don't get out this house, you're gonna die. And they're gonna find you laying right here in front of this door. And that's when I went into panic mode. I was like, oh shit, I'm about to fucking die. And it's not funny, but looking back on it, you know what I'm saying? I can laugh at my life. I can laugh at my mistakes if I want to. Don't you do it. But looking back on it, it was kind of funny. Now, you know what I'm saying? And I remember the ride, well, me driving that hot ass truck, because it was hot and I didn't have no AC in the truck at that time. And I remember driving my truck to my girl's house, and I was like, I need some help. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm dying. It feels like I've never been in withdrawals like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've taken a bunch of pills, you know what I'm saying, to stabilize myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I started out with Lortabs and went to Percocets and then the Roxys, you know what I'm saying? And when it got up to that point, you know what I'm saying, you're addicted. I mean, it just is what it is. I got addicted to pills, you know what I'm saying? And that's what my whole story is about to y'all. I was addicted to pills, and right now I'm getting treatment for that, you know? And you can ask my counselor. I mean, I'm going to be that person that gets off of it. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody's watching this video 10, 15 years from now and it's a totally different story that I end up dying from taking pills or something, then just know that I gave it my all. You know what I'm saying? I went to all my classes, you know what I'm saying? I did whatever the counselor said do, you know what I'm saying? And I put forth my effort. You know what I'm saying? It's just that this body that I was born with just couldn't handle this world. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I can live with. You know what I'm saying? Whether my mom and dad and sister or brother or girl or best friend Jason, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching this, you know what I'm saying? If that's something that y'all can't handle, then it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But just know that that part of selfishness, that choice to be selfish that I made was to better myself. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's the last thing that I want to do is hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? Unless they've hurt me or one of my friends. You know what I'm saying? That's when you'll see the other side of me. You know what I'm saying? And that person never comes out.